Okay, as promised, I'm bringing a video for how to blend your gel pens. I'm using some Tanmit Gel Pens, and I'm not quite sure. Let's see, GN11, 06, 07, 08, and 09 for this example right now. Now, I'm going to show you a little bit of a rainbow blend in our heart right here. So let's start out with red in the middle. I like to start with dark colors, and then I will blend in my lighter color afterwards. Let's start here. I'm going to go ahead and put a little red and lay it on nice and thick so that it's wet. And then I'm going to move to my yellow and add a layer around here. And now I'm going to start to mix it in a bit and smooth out that hardened line. And if you notice, it's going to start to turn a little orange. There we go. Now if I need to wipe, I'm going to wipe on my paper. Add a little more brightness. There we go. So we've got a red, an orange, and a yellow now, and I've only used the 2 pens so far. Or you can just start to go through your gradients by doing, say, I'm going to do a light green and then adding a darker green and to move into my blue. So first I'm starting with a green all the way around, and I'm going to go back to my yellow and use that to blend it in. Make it a smoother line right there. Alright. Then I'll go back to my green that I was using. I'm going to keep bringing that color out. Okay. A little more of my yellow blending in here. Kind of lighten that up a bit. Now at tip 2, you can also angle your pen a bit just to mix up the pigment that has already been put on the paper. And then put your pen straighter, more straight I should say, to add more of your pigment to the paper. So now I'm going to start to go and darken up my green gradient a bit here. And of course, pop back over to my light green for the blending. And then I'm going to smooth that into each other a bit. Bring more of that dark or that next color of green out. And look at that. And then I'm going to bring in a blue. Let's put a little bit here at the bottom, up around. Now just piling that ink into there. Go back to my green for the blending, and it's best to do this when it's still wet. Go back to my blue. I'm going to keep bringing that blue back up to the top of the heart. Get my green in here for more blending. And down here a bit. Now continuing over here, I want to make sure it's all wet for me. And back to the blue. And back to my green for blending it again. And there we go. we've got a little bit of a rainbow heart here. And let's see, what else can I do? I could start to bring in some purple colors if I want. So I've got that blue color. How about we do blue up here on that and this? But I'm going to introduce another color, a dark blue. It's a slight dark color. Bring this one back down. Dark blue. And blending down to a lighter gradient of a blue. Here we go. Pretty, pretty. Make sure I'm getting my pen caps back on properly. I think it would be nice to take my red back in and do a bit of a glow from maybe red down here up to a yellow. What do you think? So introduce a red, and then I'm going to bring in my yellow from up above. And in the middle, they're going to blend into an orange color. And again, I like to blend with my light pens into my dark pens. And if you get too much dark pigment on your light color, you can wipe it off. So let's start again on the bottom. Add my red about halfway. And then bring in my yellow from the top here, down, and then blend in the middle. And it's nice and wet still. So I think I'm starting to get too hard of a red of a line going right there. I want to add a little more of that red pigment in there. And bring that up, mix it up into the yellow. And voila, look at that. And how about, let's see, we still have one more glow to do. So how about we make that one a green color? So I'll just do a light to dark green. So I'm going to do the light green down here where I have the red. Ooh, and then my darker green up here. And again, I'm bringing back my lighter color up top and blend. There it is. Let's do that again on the other side. Dark up top. And light coming in from the bottom. I think that is looking very nice. There we go. There's a rainbow blended heart. And I will be back soon to show more hearts being colored with this blending technique.